What's up, guys? Free Nachos here, back again with another Outer Worlds episode. Coming to you live from Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, you are seeing a recording of my stream. If you'd like to know the link to my stream, it would be in the description of all my videos. Last episode, we got done a lot. We bought our nav key from Gladys, and we had gotten off of the planet, the Rosewater area. We're not going to do this right now. I think we just actually talked to the Starlight Salvage, or Sublight Salvage people, and for this quest, we have to travel to Monarch, I believe, or a different planet. So we're going to go check it out. So we are going to fast travel to our ship, if we can. Let's see here. Let's go fast travel to the Unreliable. What I also want to do is store some of our gear and weapons, and I also want to outfit all of our companions with upgraded stuff if we can. So we're going to also take a look at that. I've been messing with my audio a little bit to make sure my voice sounds good. Doesn't sound too loud or blown out. I'm happy with the video quality. And I'm really enjoying this game, guys. Really enjoying this game.
Captain? The stars are the limit.
So let's go into our companion menu. Vicar Max has a light assault rifle, Mach 2, and a pulse hammer. This blade on stick can probably be, oh, let's see. Can we repair it a little bit here? It might actually be pretty decent if we just repair it. Let's see if we can tinker with it. We can get it up to some decent damage. It does bleeding. That's about all I'm willing to do on that. This weapon is good. This weapon, this Inferno Scythe, is awesome. Let's see if we can mod it. It just completely wrecks people. Increases attack speed, decreases the loss of weapon durability. Plasma damage, no, we don't need that. Let's do the speed grip. Let's go ahead and install that. Because we're having our companions, one of our companions use that. And the pulse hammer, I wish it would tell us who's using it. Okay, let's go ahead and put the attack speed on this too. Okay. So now if we look at our companions, yes, here we go. He had as a modification on it. So we improved his. This light assault rifle Mach 2 is actually really good. Let's see if we can mod that at all. Where can we find it? Here we go. Install some mods on that. Change it to shock damage, plasma damage, no. I don't know if I want to waste anything right now. It'd be really cool if we changed it to shock. Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. And can we tinker with that as well? can find it. I don't know if I see it anymore. I don't know if I can tinker with that. Maybe it's too high of a level. Okay, so what I also want to look at is these Deadeye assault rifles. They do 99 damage. Post armor damage dealt. It's pretty good. Let's tinker with that a little bit. 126. Might have to give that to one of my people. I don't want to spend too much time. Let's go ahead and give her that. And we need to change her outfit up a little bit. Give her some actual armor. That is... Okay, these guys all have pretty heavy armor except her. So let's give her this. Yeah, this is light armor. That's not really good enough. Let's give her a helmet too. Science +3, 26. Let's go ahead and give her that. And then this guy, he's got all his heavy armor done. She has her stuff done. Picker Max has his stuff. Okay, good. And then our character. Let's go ahead and put on our fighting clothes. Or no, I think I gave Ellie my helmet. Let's go ahead and change that out. Persuade +5. There we go. I think that's the one we wanted, actually. 26 and 10. Let's go with this. All right. So now we will set our journal. Oh, we already have it set. Let's go up to our storage, drop off some stuff in our room.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters. So you're...
That's just junk. Okay. So let's store some stuff. Store that. Store that. 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 Let's keep all this stuff. Although that's pretty junk, let's store that as well. Let's go into our consumables. A lot of these consumables we're never going to use. We have 16 Raptidon meat. Don't need that. Any other types of meat that we have? Let's store that. Store all this. I don't really think our character's going to be drinking too much. Yeah, these mods take up weight, man. Don't need to be carrying all that junk around. And our weapons. Let's store all these basic assault rifles. Basic hunting rifle. Store all this stuff. Heavy machine gun. The vermin. Bolter pistol we can store. Flamethrower. Tactical shotgun. I don't really see any use of the tactical shotgun. It doesn't seem that good. I'll go ahead and store that. Automag pistol we can store. Plasma carbine we still have. Oh, that's the other kind. We already have one. Plasma rifle. A little bit different. And then this, the vermin. It's actually a pretty decent weapon. Let's go down and see if we can mod that real quick. The vermin. That's 2 slots. Oh, we just took all our freaking mods off. Ah, whatever. Whatever. I'll just tinker with it a little bit. Okay. So we should be good. Just one last check of all our people. Officer's spine. Let's upgrade that a little bit. Okay, that's pretty decent. Okay. So Ellie's stuff is done. His stuff is very good. Parvati has her stuff. That's only level 8 though. Let's see if we can upgrade that impact hammer. Oh damn, it's already upgraded a lot. Okay. Let's head out then. We will go to Monarch. Last episode let's go to Stellar Bay.
Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Okay. You sound like you've been to Monarch.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
A hotbed of political activity. Sounds fun.
I certainly wouldn't call it boring, especially if your idea of fun involves navigating a hostile biosphere populated by carnivorous monsters. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
I got some questions.
Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
All right.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave frequencies.
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for not but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood, his part in the grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone. Not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
That was unexpected and odd.
Seemed interesting.
Considering the origins of the transmission, I imagine you may have such an opportunity when we visit Monarch, Captain.
Alright, I'll be back. Here we go. So, who do we want to take? Who do we want to take? Well, I definitely want to take Felix, because he's got that scythe. That's awesome. And she has good armor as well. Let's take Parvati. I haven't tried out Vicar Max's ability in combat, or Ellie's. In last episode, we did increase the difficulty from normal to hard. So we have to be careful with how we approach gunfights now. We can't just run in and shoot everybody. Because our companions are not the strongest. They will die. All right. Anybody watching?
Got it. Heads down.
That is a lot of ammo I just picked up. Now, we're going to be talking to somebody soon, so I'm going to put my talking clothes on. See these clothes? This has +5 dialogue skills and +5 persuade over here. Plus, Felix increases our talking as well. So we are totally good to go on that front. We go down.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Well, that is my ship on the landing pad right next to you.
I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
What are they doing here?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Captain Mark W.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
I'm gonna have a look around town.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Here we go. What is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Sure. That poster sounds pretty valuable.
I couldn't really say. I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now.
Sure.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Okay, all of this is stuff we are going to do later. Let's go get our Starlight contact. Who are you? Wow. Bennett.
Laws. Can a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
You've got a lot of brass for a man doing absolutely nothing.
What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
What are you talking about?
This Law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
But now you're all free from the board.
Yes, free to wallow in squalor together. Free to squabble with the iconoclasts over a Raptidon-infested hellhole. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
Not really. All right. Let's keep going. Man, look at this place.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean, more than usual.
Okay. So how do we get back through there? Is it in here? Nope. Probably have to go around. That's not it either. Ah, what do we have here? What do we have here? Not a whole lot of nothing. Alright, let's figure out how to get over there. Aha. Whoa. Wow, what the hell is that? Probably some kind of a, whoa, there's another one. Kind of a power device? Oh, dang, passcode. Sublight Contractor is dead. Let's see what his note says. A crumpled note found on a corpse in Stellar Bay. Most of the text on this note is obscured by blood, but you can make out the words Lilia and passcode. Take it. Meet with Catherine.
Wrapped Mask and Painted Eyes, right here.
Hey, buddy.
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Why would I want any of that?
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Mr. Pickett? Franklin Pickett from Edgewater?
That's him. He'd been here years, but he always talked about going back to Edgewater one day.
You know who he's talking about?
Sure. Mr. Pickett used to run the community center outside Edgewater. He had this grand idea to make it a museum for halcyon life. As my dad told it, Mr. Pickett was always going on about getting a Mantiqueen for the last display. He left the Vale, gosh, years ago.
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Mantiqueens, especially.
Have you seen one?
Sure. They're real big. Hard to miss them.
Where?
Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen him in a few weeks.
Let's do it.
To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him.
Captain, can we look for him? I'd feel awful if somebody from home was in trouble and we didn't do nothing.
Tell you what, I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
Sure.
Thanks, Captain.
All right then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last Mantiqueen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett still out there, too.
Most likely dead. Most likely dead. Okay. So where's... do I still have the right quest on? Yep, meet with Catherine.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
All right.
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
Calm down.
Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Raptidon.
A few days ago, and you're just now, like...
sulfur pools and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Did you say there was a reward?
Well, I guess I can't ask you to leave the town walls for free. It is deathly dangerous out there. I've got some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one if you just bring my Tucker back to me. I won't even be mad at him running off. You tell him I won't be mad.
Sure.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy...
Who?
You punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
He probably wants to join them. Nice. All right, let's go.